My sweet angel.
Got the hoodie on.
Got that hoodie?
Represent the one team that I represent. Ready to go.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All righty. Good morning. It's the Play Morning Show. Brock Hunter. Everybody.
Morning.
Hey.
Hey, I know in a little bit because you told me off air that you're going to be bitching about clothing at some point today.
Mm-hmm.
This one here. So before you do, just remember.
Wait, hold on. There's something weird going on with
What?
the audio.
Well, what's wrong with it?
I don't know. It's all. Yeah, I think you're using your camera. I don't know. It's. I'm getting a lot of background noise. Yeah, I think it's on your camera. I think it's on your computer camera. Microphone. Oh, now I can't hear you. Now I can't hear you. Nothing.
How about there?
Nothing. Yeah. No.
No? Check.
Sounds-
Check.
oh, there you go. Now
Check.
you're on.
Check.
Yeah.
Because
Now
my
you got
volume was down. So, hey, I'm going to turn my volume up. This is so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Am I fine? Should I be
What a
louder?
great No, you're good. I can adjust you on here though. So there you go.
How
Yeah.
about that? Is that too
What were
much?
you
Is that
No, that's
that
all right.
good?
That's good. I mean, if I need to, I'll just turn you off over here. It's no big
You
deal.
do anyway.
What were you doing over the weekend that all your settings would be all screwed up?
I don't know.
Huh?
I think I was doing some commercial. No, you know what it is? I was doing some Nobo stuff, some commercial work. You'll be hearing some commercials on air. Me talking about the new
okay.
Hunter OG strain that they have out this month.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know. For some reason, cool at it. What we used to do commercials with was this mic was very hot.
Yeah, coming in
I
hot.
had to turn it way down.
It's got to be in the set. It's got to be in the settings. In that computer that you still haven't brought in. Am I correct? Is that what it is?
Oh,
Yeah.
shut up. I knew you were going to say something.
I got to start making a tally on how many days we bring.
And how many times it breaks. How about that?
Yeah.
How many days and how many times it breaks?
And you could easily just bring it in. We can just bring it in. Well, no, that's all right. That's all right. Go on with your rant about what you were going to talk about.
Oh, I know you're going to bitch
now
about
that
clothing later. And just to make it worse, because I know what you're going to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
$11.99 for this one. And it's
For that.
It's fleece lined.
Yeah, that's nice. See, that's
What
all
is it,
you
like
need.
big baller brand? No, it's
Yeah.
not the basketball one. Big
Dog. Is it Big Dog brand? Big Dog?
No, it's
By the way, you can see what we're talking about if you find us on our stream. We're on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. So
Big Ball Sports.
Big Ball Sports.
Yeah, Dunham Special. I'm telling you, man.
That's an interesting name, Big Ball Sports.
Yeah, right.
Just big meaty clacker sports right
Meaty
there.
Clacker Sport, right.
Testicle Athletics. That's the brand right there. But yeah, I like that, man. I like that. Well, we'll bring it up in my rant later on because I do have a close related rant. Before we do anything else, can I do my little shtick that I want to do right now?
Go ahead.
I'm very excited about this. So I got my coffee, right? All right. I'm going to be very careful about this. I'm going to add my creamer. And if anyone wants to see this, you can go on our stream and you can see this right now. It's okay. Of course, this is going to be, all right, going to get my cream. Okay. Cream. All right. Let me tell you something.
What is that? What flavor is that? Hazel Wimp?
No, French vanilla. Just the standard French vanilla. All right. I do too. I do.
So you didn't like the French?
I don't, but they make a good vanilla. They make a good coffee creamer. All right. So now I got my creamer in there, right? Ready to go.
How many creamers you putting in there?
I put 2 in there. And then this.
Oh my God. You brought that to work?
No, I bought a new one.
Oh my God. You bought a new one for work?
Because it's amazing. Just,
you better be careful. That thing's going to spray.
I know. I'm being very careful. But that's what I like about this one. This one's got a little top trigger button.
It's the exact one that we have. Exact same.
Dude, I am stirring away here. Look at that. It's making a little vortex of deliciousness.
I think it's supposed to be a froth maker.
It is. It's made to froth.
But I stir Kool-Aid. I stir Crystal Light.
I've been stirring dips, so I like to make a spicy ranch. So I'll take my ranch with my hot sauce, and I'll take my stir.
Yeah.
and I'll just stir it up. Oh,
Hey, I'll tell you
yeah,
what, you're lucky you bought that, because if she saw that I put that in some cheese, she would lose her mind. She loves that stir.
I mean, $5.99, and it's the greatest thing. I stir everything with this. All right,
It is nice.
but I did buy a new one. I bought a new one just for the studio.
You haven't stirred any whiskey drinks with that, have you?
No, I have not with this one, but the one at home, it's mixed up some vodka lemonades. It's done its job. Yeah.
Be honest.
What?
You're stirring it because you have Bailey's in your coffee.
Oh, and this right here, maybe.
And it's not Bailey's. It's the one underneath Bailey's. It's the cheap
Oh, no,
one.
it's what's the cheap one? What's
the real brown bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it called? It's like,
I don't know.
it's just Irish liqueur.
Liqueur, right.
Yeah, it's called chocolate liqueur, and it's just at the bottom shelf.
Yeah. And it's like $2.99 for a fifth.
But yeah, so my very own studio stir, because it's out of purchases. If we were to do a topic saying over the last 10 years, what's a purchase you've made that you love? It's this. It's like, I love it, man. It's amazing.
You're a simple man.
Like, I'm literally going through my house trying to find things to stir up with it. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
right.
stir this.
Anybody need anything stirred?
You need a stir? So I can do it right here. Nice.
Brock was just sitting at the pool with his feet in the water and just stirring. I just want to see how long it lasts.
I'm over at Lowe's in the paint section. You want to give me a shot?
Right.
I
can
mix it up for you. And mix it up for you. I love it. Anyway, well, now that my coffee is perfectly mixed,
I'd love to make
using that
I'd love to make fun of you more, but I love gadgets just as much as you do. And I will say that stir is pretty badass.
That's awesome. And that little button.
Here's the key, though.
Huh.
Hit the button when it's in the coffee.
Oh, for sure. I've made the mistake.
Don't hit the button, then put it in. Boom! That thing will shoot coffee everywhere.
Well, of course I do. I like to have fun. I'm going up and down. You get a little too squirrely, and then all of a sudden it's all over the place, right? You got to learn. There's a learning curve with the electronic stir.
Hey, okay, I know you got a new toy. Okay, yeah. But we got a show to do, and then you can play with.
Honestly, I could talk about this the whole time.
You can play with your new toy later. Okay?
No, I want to play with it. I want to play with it now.
Give it up.
Anyway, all right. Now that the important stuff is out of the way, your sweatshirt, my stir. Why don't we get to it? It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Pump it. Pump it real good. Well, fellas, if you're maybe having some problems in the bedroom, bust out that AM radio. That's right. Scientists have discovered a new treatment for ED that's reportedly better than popping a little blue pill. AM radio waves. We're on the radio, giving everyone boners.
Really?
New research published in the International Journal of Impotence Research.
Giving bonus.
Pat Moody making Southwest Michigan rock hard for 60 years.
Specialist.
That's right. New research published in the International Journal of Impotence Research suggests that self-administered low-intensity radio frequency zaps to the penis could be effective for ED treatment due to an anatomical and psychological change in the tissue of the dong.
Okay, I want to make sure that works before you zapping anything around that area. Just saying.
So, okay, here's the interesting thing. Now, can I literally just put my penis up to a radio that's dialed into, 1600 AM?
Today is
Boy, I'm on the channel.
Go back to 88.9. Go back to 88.9.
That's the good one. That's the good one. Or is it like an actual, I'm sure it's much more scientific than just putting your penis against an AM radio. I'm guessing it is, but in my mind, though, that's what I'm hearing.
Wow. Yeah, just radio waves continue to blow my mind and other parts of my body, I guess.
Wait a minute. Is that radio wearing lipstick? What's going on? I don't know exactly. And you and I have discussed this before. I'm in radio and I still don't know how this works. I don't know that how I am talking into this microphone right here and it's traveling through this cord and it's going up to a tower
in real time.
In real time. All right. I don't get it. And now I don't understand. Now we're bringing anatomy into it. All right.
Yeah, now we're making
But
penises hard. That's
hey,
crazy.
think about this. So think about what it does. The waves hit our eardrums, right? And that that makes that move, and then
Mhm.
the little. So maybe it's kind of the same thing. It just
Yeah.
pulsates in the penile tissue.
Hey, there comes a point probably where try anything.
And is it only AM radio? Is it only AM radio?
Apparently, yeah, they're different types of
Just one.
waves than FM.
Let's test this out. Anybody listening right now, put your penis up to the speaker, okay? And I'm gonna just
Don't do the
say
Howard
some
Stern
words.
thing. I know what you're gonna do.
No.
Right, don't do the old Stern bit.
I believe it. I don't think there's any women getting excited listening to this show right now. All right, all
No
right.
chance.
But dudes, though, rock hard right now. They are rock hard. Amazing. Women completely turned off. Rock hard fellas listen to this show. Fantastic.
So this
I'm getting a
might be
little excited myself.
This will be my last day on the show.
Hey, turn it up, Reggie. Turn it up, man. I wanna go. Anyway, so fellas, if you tried everything, you want to add a little oomph into the bedroom, you tune in that AM
man.
radio. Probably some old 40s jazz station.
Go back to 1310.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, AM. Oh
That's
yeah,
the one.
yeah. NPR, baby. NPR. Sports talk. Anyway, AM radio. What about this? A new poll ranked various accents across a bunch of different categories. Everything from which one we find sexiest to the ones we just think sound the funniest. Here's what America has to say. The sexiest accent? Australian. G'day, mate. Oh, get you all randy with my Australian accent, eh?
I will say,
Mate.
I wasn't going to say sexiest, but I definitely did a wedding one time. And it was an Australian wedding. And it was hard for me to focus. Because I couldn't do anything but sit there and listen to them talk because I loved it so much.
Well, here's what's interesting is female Australian accent, that's sexy as hell. I mean, for a dude. But whenever I see a male with an Australian accent, I just automatically think you're Steve Irwin. Like every single time.
Steve Irwin?
Crikey, it's a crocodile. Like you can't not like the male Australian accent, I think is hilarious. Female, I think it's sexy, right?
Australian males are badass, right?
Most of them are
They're manly men.
If you make it to adulthood as a male in Australia, you're probably pretty tough. All right,
you've been fighting adulthood dingoes. In Jurassic Park, basically.
You've been fighting dingoes and crocs,
right?
Pissed off koalas.
Like, that's what I love. That's what I remember about the wedding. Just the men being like manly men and that accent.
Everyone had big old Bowie knives attached to them.
Right.
How many times did you see a knife at that Australian wedding?
Are you 12 times?
Some guy just walks in. He's got a boomerang attached to him. Like, that guy's Australian.
Yeah.
Was there a didgeridoo played at that? Right, whatever it is.
Bull roar. That's what it is.
That's it. But yeah, so Australian sexiest, at least according to us Americans. The rest of the top 5 are Scottish, English, Irish, and French. Scottish is number 2, really? You ever listen to a drunk Scotsman?
I'll just listen to Conor McGregor for
I mean, that's really what's getting you revved up there.
Yeah.
Let's see. The accent we find least sexy. Hey, I'm from New York. Oh, hey,
British?
New York is it? No,
New York. Oh,
the New York accent. Yeah. Hey, come on, gabagool. We're New York. Hey, come on. Big city with the flat pizza. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of an accent that screams.
I don't know.
Low IQ, maybe. I don't know.
Like a Boston. Or which, by the way, Boston got most annoying accent, which
because you're screaming at you all the time.
Everything is angry, right? Everything and like park the car and have yad. Like you're telling me I'm not supposed to laugh at that or go, oh, stop talking.
Hey, you know what? One, I'm sorry. And if you talk about it's not your fault. You were born this way, you know. But one, I just cannot. I can't be around. The British.
Yeah,
British accent. If there's a movie. And they start, I know the whole movie is going to be like that. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's probably going to be a great movie, but
I do say, my good man, would you like to join me for some tea and crumpets?
I don't
know. That was a terrible British accent, but you know. Now, Hunter, you say that the smartest sounding accent according to
British.
Is British.
Yeah. German, and I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I want to be around it.
Right. It's a little, you know why? Because it's nasally.
You know why it is to me? It's
yes.
Man, I got to be careful. Dance around some fire here. All right. It's just extremely wimpy to me. If you're a guy and you have that accent, to me, it's just automatically a pussy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You just soft-shouldered tea drinking mini.
Just saying. I'm sorry.
That's very
That might be
American of you
extremely
out there.
offensive, and I apologize.
That's
And there's a
very
lot of things
American of
about
you.
my accent you probably have an opinion about, which is fine. But
Yeah, I think the British people probably think we sound dumb, right? They're probably like, Americans.
well, I know because I had an exchange student. He said Americans talk like they have oranges in their mouths.
But that wasn't he from like Spain or like
He's from
Mexico
Spain.
or something? They
He's
talk
like,
so fast.
ow. Like you guys always wow. Like
they got rolling R's and everything kind of bleeds into it.
Goes fast.
Yep. The most romantic, most seductive, and most beautiful accent overall is French. Really? Yeah, maybe a French woman. See, I think all this is based on the fairer sex because most guys, like a French man, Pepe Le Pew, you're telling me that guy sounds seductive and beautiful? Oh, ma chérie. Oh, speak a French and Italian. I don't think it's sexy at all. But now a French chick who's, speaking softly, that might do it for me.
Type this into Google. How many different accents are there?
Oh, there's a lot, man.
Think about that.
How many different?
I mean, you got Jamaican. You can go across states and it changes.
How many different accents are there? Let's see. 160 worldwide.
Wow.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think the funny? What do you think the funniest accent according to Americans?
Pikey.
No. Canadian. That's according to Canadians, eh?
Is the funniest?
See over there up in Canada, eh? Oh, I told you when I did that Canadian fishing trip, and like I was in the North Woods. Okay, we were at this little place that's kind of like bed and breakfast, dude. And when you actually hear a Canadian say "a," like
so
in a
what
sentence,
is it? The O's and the A's?
Canadians, they got it's kind of like. Yeah, but to be honest, Wisconsin, northern Minnesota, also even the Dakotas. You think like Fargo, North Dakota?
Oh,
that's Canadian.
Babo.
Yeah, don't you know? I suppose that's basically Canada right there. But I'm telling you, the first time you hear a real Canadian say "a," like in a sentence, and he's not putting on a show, you're like, oh my God, you really say that, don't you? You really talk like that.
The A in the wild.
Yes. Oh, so you guys are going fishing there, eh? And I'm like, yes. Are you putting me
used
right
it in a wrong spot? Yes. Oh no.
No. I mean, how dare you? You
right?
How dare you insult our beautiful language?
Like when you're at the Mexican restaurant, and you're like, should I say gracias or
do I say no? No, don't say it. All right, don't say it. Okay,
it's offensive, right?
It's offensive. Okay,
is it?
Yes. As much as you want to bust out that high school Spanish that you took, I will take the burrito, please, por favor.
Right. They're rolling their eyes, huh?
You're embarrassing yourself. You're offending them. Knock it off. Okay. Oh, hola, amigo. Don't do that when you walk into the Mexican. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not like when they come to your table, they're like, hello, how are you? You know?
Yeah. Don't leave it. And just like when you're in Canada, don't bust out an A. All right. You're just going to offend them. But anyway.
So what you're saying, can we establish a rule right here? Stick to your own.
Stick to your own, right?
Accent,
don't try and throw on a different one. Okay. Just go with what you got. Okay. Yeah. And also, ladies, just because you spent a month overseas and you come back with that accent, we all know what you're doing. We all know all right.
Nikki, if she's on, she usually is. She went to Florida for like 2 months and came back with a southern accent. I'm like,
knock it off, Nikki. I love you dearly. But you knock it out. What do you mean, y'all? I've always talked like this. No,
come on.
You spent a month in Panama City. Knock it off.
You were on spring break. You barely even saw any natives.
I just love sitting out and drinking a nice iced tea and eating some Georgia peaches. What are you? You're from Michigan. I'm just a Southern belle. I do declare.
It was a round trip flight, for God's sakes.
It was a layover. You had a layover in Tallahassee.
That's funny, man.
Nikki just mentioned she's a die hunter. That's what it
is. She is listening.
I do the flowers for me.
I do declare, Mr. Bubacom.
You are my hero. All right, knock it off. Southwestern Michigan. All right, anyway, that's good enough. That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
That's funny. Sorry, Nikki.
And you get your ass beat at the next family dinner there.
Yeah, right.
She said, I was a teenager.
No,
all right.
Nikki was great. Nikki, she went through some phase. She had like a hippie phase. She had a grunge phase.
Oh,
Preppy phase.
in that hot phase right now. What?
Hey, don't.
Let me get everyone quick. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Scott. Rick said, nice hat. Go
Yeah,
blue.
right.
There you go.
Here we go, Rick.
Morning, CJ. Yes.
Yes.
He said, Rick said, I had an ex develop a Southern accent when we broke up. Gonna go find me a better man.
Why is it always Southern too? You never see a Southern accent go to a Northern accent.
That's a good point, right? Yeah, it's another some guy who's from like the deep South. He comes up here like, oh,
Hey,
what's
how
up,
you guys
every-"
doing?
Yeah, I gotta go get a bag of groceries over there. It's like, what? You're from Georgia,
Louisiana, man.
Yeah. You're Creole. What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, you don't go from Farmer Fran to John Candy, right?
That's there's a big gap. That's funny.
Oh shit. All right, 15 seconds here. We'll go right into
It's a
sports.
good observation, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Southern accent turn to a Northern, but it always happens the other way.
Yeah, probably because you know why? It's easier. It's a lazier accent. You know what I mean? No offense to the Southerns out there, but it's easier to just kind of drawl. You know?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All righty. Good morning. 7:30. Brock Hunter. Hunter, where'd you go?
I'm gone. No, I'm back.
Yeah.
What's up?
Did you have to pick your nose or something? Is that what
Yeah.
happened?
You know what I've been doing, to be honest with you? Actually, I want you to Google something. You're like the Mr. Google man over here.
Google
How
man. Google
fast
man.
do your nose hairs grow? Because I've been just yanking them out. So I'm like, you cut them and then they just grow in like a dude. I swear I yanked them out like 2 days ago and they're back.
Mine are getting thick, dude.
How fast do these things? Are they weeds? Am I getting weeds in my nose?
It's the same thing with ear hair. I told you, I've noticed I've had a couple now dark, like black ear hairs right there. Explain to me why, as we get old, the only thing I can say, because you know, our ear hairs and our nose hairs, they're meant to protect the body. They catch all the bad stuff,
dust
and everything,
and,
right? And dust and everything.
Out.
So as you get older, does it thicken up because our immune system gets weaker as we get
and
older?
They need more protection, probably.
Because, dude, I'm telling you, it's still somewhat okay. Like, I'm not quite old Manny, but I got a couple in there that, I'm telling you, it's like bridge wire thickness.
Oh.
Like, it is.
Oh, that's, yeah.
You pull that thing out, dude.
Yeah. Get some rebar. You got some rebar growing out of your ear, man. Seriously, though.
That's what it is,
I know a couple old guys, man. I'm like, dude, I don't think clippers are gonna do it.
No.
You're gonna break some clippers.
And I think once I get to that point, I'm just gonna grow the mustache and just let everything just kind of flow into itself. Like, that's it.
Yeah. Anyway, man, I've just been yanking hairs off my brain, basically.
I have that little you have seen on TV, you know, it's right there with the copper socks right next to it at the as seen on TV aisle.
You have copper socks.
No, I don't. I haven't. But I've thought about it though, because you know what? I do a lot of sitting. For this gym. Unbelievable. Look at this. I'm like Brett Favre. Go out there and throw a football right now.
It's lined in copper.
But no, I have the little eyebrow sculptor and nose hair, and you've seen it on there.
Oh, yeah.
What
do they call it?
Whatever it is. Yeah, the old man shaver, the shaper. Because it's just I'm starting to get rogue hairs. Like just rogue hair, rogue nose hair.
Hey, when they take the swipe, when they have the gel on, it's already shaven. Come on.
Oh, of course.
I mean, it is silky smooth with one swipe. Get out of here.
You know, I got it.
It's always like a Jimmy Garoppolo too. Like, dude, that's
right.
like the best looking guy you could on this side of the U.S. For God's sake.
I'm not gonna look like that.
No, nobody ever looks like that.
Perfect.
It's like the model on Amazon with that T-shirt you're about to buy. You got it.
It looks great on that person. Not on me. Not on me.
Then his hot He-Man, for Christ's sake.
Then his hot wife comes in. She rubs his face.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
No. That's why I like the beer gut mannequins at the store. Like, there you go.
That's me. That's me. Just put a shirt on a bowling ball. That's how I can tell if it'll fit me. Good enough. Anyway. Well, hey, get your nose hairs in check, for God's sakes. We got a show to do.
Okay.
Rub them up against the microphone. Hey, sports. Here we go. What? As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing. Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
That's right. That's right.
Bud.
All right. Take it up the tailpipe for a second here, Brock, because the Detroit Lions showed up again this past weekend.
They did, man.
Beating the Panthers 42-24 in an absolute massacre from the first snap. You kind of knew. I didn't say it. They said it last night. Detroit Lions can say one of the best teams in the NFL right now, and that's no joke.
Like,
who would have thought?
I want to be like, but they're playing great football. They're playing great football
because these are coming from stats. These are coming from showing up every week and not. They're not like the Cowboys, where 1 week you're like, damn, dude, this team could beat Super Bowl contenders, and then the next week you're like, I don't know if they could beat Alabama.
Yeah.
Not the Lions, man. Lions are for real. Their coach is for real. At first, the coach, I kind of laughed. I'm like, it's a little much. It kind of reminds me of Bill Cowher. Is that the name? Cowher?
Yeah.
Right? The old Pittsburgh coach? That's his name, right?
The guy before who they have now.
Yeah. Just chomping on his gum, just pissed off on the sideline. You look at him, you're like, God, that guy, that's a scary dad.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. He does all the commentary now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that.
Intense.
You know what? And they even kind of look alike.
They do kind of look alike.
They do
Every
kinda
time
look
I see, I watch the Lions, I'm like, dude, that's that guy, right? Is that his son? Because they resemble each other. They're chomping. They're on the sideline. They kind of hunched over.
I'm looking at him right now. You know what? And it's very similar. It's that same kind of like just always just like I am pissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it kind of from the side.
Yeah.
He's
yeah, very similar. Very
similar.
The
headset, you just don't piss that guy off. If I was a player, even an NFL player, I could be 325 pounds.
Here, let me share
starting right guard. And I look at that guy, I'm like, okay, I don't want to piss him off.
This will trip you up, man. That's a really good observation. Here. So here. I mean, look at that. Like that face right there.
That's the Lions coach.
Look at it right there. I mean, it is.
That's him.
Yeah.
Okay, now pull up the Lion.
What's his name again? Dan Campbell.
Campbell, yeah. Dan Campbell.
I mean,
that right there.
Well, there now he's smiling. I got to find him. Yeah. Very, very
it's the same
similar.
guy.
It's very similar.
Right there.
Yeah. Very similar.
I've said that from when he came into that press conference. We're not going to,
Yep.
Whatever he yelled into the microphone.
We're not going to stop it till we get it. We all had a good laugh, and now they're 4-1.
And hey, look what Bill Cowher did to the Steelers, and he's doing it to the Lions.
He's like a more muscular Bill Cowher is what he is. Yeah.
Yep. People fear him, and I think you need to instill a little fear into today's society. We put these athletes on a pedestal all the time. Yep. Sometimes they need to, bring it back a notch.
I like it. Rick said I was watching the game, and Amber asked when we hired Stone Cold as our head coach.
Hell yeah, Bill.
Another one.
It's working. So anyway, thanks for not beating up the Lions for no reason. All right.
No, I mean, it sucks. Like, I don't want them to be good. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Packer fan.
Call spade a spade, though, right?
But they're playing well, and I hate that we got to play them again. I am 99.99999% sure the Lions are going to make the playoffs. How will they fare against the Chiefs later on in the year? How will they fare against the 49ers? Some tougher teams. I will say it's not like their schedule has been. Hey. They've kind of had a Michigan schedule. If I'm going to be completely honest,
hey, shut up! Hey, be careful. All right, I'll fully admit that Michigan's got a high school schedule.
There is no denying that it's a culture shift, a mentality.
You said that wrong, by the way. I'm going to correct you real quick. We will see how the Chiefs deal with the Lions later on, and the 49ers. We'll see how the 49ers deal with the Detroit Lions when they have to play them later on in the season. Because by the way, the Lions already beat the Chiefs. So
first game of the season, we'll see what happens. I don't think did Mahomes even have his shoes tied during that game? I don't think so. I don't know if he did or not. So
all right, get your shot in. Colts beat the Titans 23-16. Didn't watch that game. Close game though.
Yep.
Colts, good. What's their record right now?
I think they're 500 on the season.
Are they? Well, you
Let's
can't
see.
because we're 5 games.
They're 3-2. 3-2.
3-2.
Titans. I mean, so both those teams went into the game 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Titans are 2-3.
Okay. Not bad. Hey.
Let's look at the standings here real quick. So American Football Conference, Dolphins are leading 4-1. Then you got the Bills 3-2, Jets 2-3, Patriots 1-4. Which it's weird. I still am not used to seeing the Patriots on the low end of that because for the longest time,
big conversation piece.
Literally switch all of that around.
Patriots. There are a lot of sports analysts questioning: is this the fall of Bill Belichick?
AFC West, which is not as impressive as I thought it was going to be. Chiefs obviously 4-1, Chargers 2-2, Raiders 1-3, Broncos 1-4. AFC North, Steelers in the first, then Ravens, then Browns, then Bengals. And then AFC South, the Jags and the Colts tied at this point, and then Texans and Titans. But those are all very close. It's 2-3s and 3s-2s.
That's wild. You see Bill Belichick's interview post game? They're talking, dude. Exactly. But they're like, I can't. Don't quote me on this, but something like complete reset. And they're like, Coach Belichick, what do you mean complete reset? And they're like, can you explain further? New team.
Yeah.
Can you kind of dig deeper and like detail? We need a whole new team. That's like, dude, his one-word answers are so like brutal.
You know what he talks like? He talks like the French fried tater guy, Billy Bob Thornton in Sling Blade.
I like the way you talk.
I like I'll have some French fried taters.
Tom Brady, new team.
Yeah, he's Sling Blade.
You can tell, man. He's pretty. He's questioning himself almost. I think right now, like, what do I do?
I'm gonna cut my sleeves off some more.
All right, let's get to it. You damn Packers.
Woo!
The Green Bay Packers going to be in Las Vegas tonight.
Taking on the Raiders. Taking on who's the Raiders quarterback now? Because the Vampire's gone.
Vampire's gone. Who is throwing the ball for the Raiders?
I have no idea.
Look that up.
Raiders.
People screaming at the radio right now. Sports guys don't know.
It's Garoppolo. That's who
Garoppolo. Duh. It is Garoppolo. I guess I just always assume he's hurt.
Because most times he is, right?
I just thought he'd be hurt. So the person you hate the most.
I'm not a fan. What sucks? Dude, he's a handsome effing guy. That bothers me, all right? He's only where he's at because of his looks. That's it. That's it.
You know your mom tonight watching Green Bay. She's like, who's that handsome fella on the Vegas team?
Shut
up, Mom.
Shut up, Mom. Here, look at it. Here, I'm going to share this screen just so we can all be annoyed together. How
are the Raiders? What's their record?
I don't know. I mean, look at this guy.
Aren't they struggling? I think the Raiders are struggling.
I think they're 1-4.
Are they?
Effing Jimmy Garoppolo, handsome son of a bitch. Raiders. See where they're at. Raiders are 1-3.
1-3. Struggling a little bit.
So the Packers.
They are at home.
I
think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
If I were to put my money on it, my Vegas money. Well, here, let me look at
what's
the spread. It's got to be close. I as much as I would love to rip on you tomorrow morning, if I were to put money on it, I think the Packers will pull this one out.
I hope so.
But damn, they're going to be in Vegas, man. That's tough. It's tough to play in Vegas, especially that new stadium, man.
New loud stadium, yeah. A little crazy, but
full of a bunch of
night,
weird Vegas people,
Yeah, the people that live in Vegas, those people are weird, man.
Yeah.
Those people are weird. Oh, let me look here. Let me. It's taking forever to load this up. Come on, damn it.
I don't know though. It's gonna be in Vegas. You got Garoppolo.
And you know what? Garoppolo finds ways to beat the Packers.
No, I'm going to reword that. Garoppolo finds ways to piss Brock off. And for that reason.
Yeah. Well, he's Jimmy Garoppolo himself has been a part of a handful of Packer playoff losses when we had Rodgers, and we were awesome, right?
He's crushed you a few times for sure. Crushed your dreams.
Money lines on the Raiders.
Is it?
It is.
Really? By what?
Oh, and they do have Devontae Adams there.
It's true.
Let's see.
What's the spread?
Monday Night Football. Packers plus 1.5. More wagers on there.
It's gonna be a close game.
So everyone thinks it's gonna be closer, but yeah, the money line is on the Raiders. The 1-3 Raiders and the 2-2 Packers.
All right, so would you bet on your Packers? It's pretty close.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet on the Packers.
All right, so let's do it. $5. What is it? Dead even now?
What?
I think it's dead even between
you and I. Yeah, we're dead even on this right now.
Even.
So,
okay, I'll take the Raiders for 5. You take that?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the Packers. I'll take the Packers for 5. I was gonna bet on them anyways. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this other one. Green Bay. There's a parlay. Josh Jacobs anytime scorer. Devontae Adams anytime scorer. Aaron Jones anytime scorer. And Packers on the money line. $10 wins me 187.
See, there's always one there that's gonna get you, and I think I know.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Huh?
Might be the one the Packers winning.
Son of a bitch.
They always get you in one. Just saying.
All right. That's the game tonight. I got the Packers. You got the Raiders. We'll see what it is. I think it'll be a closer game.
I think it'll be a good
see
game.
What happens. So, all right. Anything else for
Monday
now?
Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
There you go. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Good enough. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
It's a topic.
All right. My eyeballs are floating.
What you got for the topic?
It is what's something you try to avoid but end up doing anyways.
Nice. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, man. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Gambino. Love that name. Rick, you son of a bitch. And Amanda, you too? What's all these Raiders fans doing on our stream?
Damn.
You bastards. You bastards. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Nikki's going to smash your pumpkin, Hunter.
Don't you touch my Jason Voorhees pumpkin.
Looks awesome.
CJ carved a lion's pumpkin last night. It was sick.
Yeah.
Pretty detailed.
I just carve a hole in mine and then I'm done. So.
Yeah, dude, I almost sent you a picture last night. Actually, let's talk about this later. I got a funny story around that.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Lou's on there. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go.
Some stinks.
And dance with the devil.
Jesus.
So good. It's so good. So good.
I'm gonna bust that. So I'm DJing a Halloween party coming up.
Oh,
that's it. We're busting.
Dude, you better play that once in an hour, okay?
Yep. There's a few of them I have on queue that I'm excited for.
Pass it to you.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa. Pass it back. Pass it back. Whoa. You do this
thing. Right. Whoa. What is that?
It's called ecstasy, Hunters. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. It's called being high on ecstasy with glow sticks.
That's what the devil.
Anyway, 7:48, the Plan
baby.
B Morning Show. Brock Hunter. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. Your topic for today brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. What's something you try to avoid but end up doing anyways? All right. Like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to avoid it. What?
Yeah. Having a drink on Sundays. God, I can make it to like 3 o'clock, and I'm like,
You make it to 3? And see, now, if I make it to 3, I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking. Like, cause then it's like, what am I doing? Is it? But usually around 11 a.m., that lunchtime beer is sounding pretty tasty, and it's like, oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
So I was responsible yesterday. I feel like I had just a couple cocktails, but they were like fall wintry, wimpy drinks. You know?
Yeah.
And we were outside. We were by the fire. We were doing things. So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, you got to work the next day,
right? And I think the drinking comes in because you got to work the next day, and you're like, maybe if I get a little buzz on it, it'll still feel like the weekend. And I don't know, maybe
it's
Monday
not doing anything for you though. Why?
No,
Why?
nothing.
What are you doing?
Now you just hung over on Monday. That's all it is. You're
Yeah,
making
it's
Monday
just-
worse. You're making Monday worse.
There's never a story like, dude, I'm glad I drank yesterday. It was absolutely phenomenal. Tops were off.
Yeah.
It was it was like I was 21 again. Said nobody ever.
No, never is. Never is. I will say though, it's tough it's harder in the fall because football's on. And it's like, well, the game's on. I want to have a beer while I'm watching the game, and then that's 4 hours right there that you're drinking.
And for those out there that have quit and are sticking with it, proud of you.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Hunter and I have not learned our lesson yet. We will
What
eventually.
are we doing?
We will eventually. What's something you try to avoid but you end up doing anyways? My answer, and I'm mad at myself because I know better. Arguing with people on the internet. All right.
Oh boy, you're terrible at that. You can't avoid that.
And here's the thing: I don't seek it out. Okay, it's not like I wake up every morning like, all right, let's do it.
Dude, that one time when you sold your camper online,
oh my god,
and you listed it for like $8,000, and people were like, dude, it's worth like. As soon as I saw that first comment, I'm like,
oh, it was on.
Where's
it was
my
on.
popcorn?
I spent a majority of a weekend arguing with people online because here's what I just don't, and I know I shouldn't, and I like to think of myself as like a vigilante, all right? Like I'm doing good while everyone else is being a jerk, but it's like, you're not going to win. You're not going to win.
Yeah. There are 3 things that set you on fire. Ready? The road sets Brock on fire. When he gets behind the wheel, my God, look out. Number 2, Green Bay Packers. Your Green Bay Packers will set you on fire.
I get worked up.
Number 3, what you just said. Online.
Because you know what, and here's the thing, is even if, let's say you proved this person wrong online, all right? You still didn't win because you know what you did? You wasted an afternoon.
Because then they just get silent. And it buys.
Yep. Or they'll just be like, whatever, bro. And then it's like, damn it. No, it's not whatever, bro. No, you need to admit to me that you're wrong.
Yeah. Nope.
And I know I shouldn't. And again, it's not like I'm spending day in, day out doing it, but there's been weekends where I've invested a lot of time in an online argument, and just people are so stupid.
Get anywhere. I don't know why you do it.
People are stupid, and they need to know they're being stupid, and I'm the guy to tell them it. All right, I'm the guy to rectify the situation.
Keyboard warrior versus keyboard warrior. There's never.
Oh yeah, buddy boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've gotten a few on Facebook, a few on Reddit. Reddit ones are fun because
you don't know them.
You don't know. You don't get, and there's no flagging there. You can go deep. You can go deep in there. So try to avoid it. End up doing it anyways. Let's see. I like Alan's answer. We'll go to Facebook here. What's something you try to avoid but end up doing anyways? He said eating that slice of pizza right out of the oven, knowing I'll burn the roof of my mouth. You can't wait.
Good answer. Pizza rolls is the same thing.
Pizza roll, same thing. Anything you just got fresh out of the oven, fresh out of the microwave. Hey,
dude, you'll melt your jaw completely off, and then okay, I'll go in for another one. Just
another bite.
Maybe this one's a little bit more cool.
Every time. Let me put a little more ranch on this bite. That'll cool it off a little bit. Great answer. And it even says on the box, it says on the cooking instructions, let's stand for 2 minutes. That thing is, I'm pouring lava into my mouth right now. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, so hot.
Wow, that was hot.
And then you can't taste the rest of it because you've literally melted the inside of your mouth.
Same thing with a hot pocket.
Yeah.
Everything that's inside a pocket of some sort.
Yep. Yeah. Let's stand for 2 minutes. What do you think? How much time do you think I got? Box. Huh? Let's see what else we got on Facebook.
That's why I'm eating this, because I need something now.
Yeah, I'm hungry. All right. I waited too long. Okay. You already made me preheat the oven. That took 10 minutes. Ridiculous. Yeah, right. Let's see. Eric said giving folks second chances.
Looks like
I
he
think,
keeps going
you
back
know,
to his ex-girlfriend or something.
That was Brian Reed's answer. He said something you keep doing, you try to avoid, but you keep doing it anyways. My exes. That's I mean, don't give up on it yet, but it is, there's
Well,
times
maybe
you're like,
if it's the 9th time,
yeah,
it's not gonna
yeah.
work.
Second chances keep them going, but yeah, the third, fifth,
It's like the guy
9th
that
time.
it's on his 5th marriage. I'm like, how'd you get to 5?
Yeah, yep.
How did that 5th person would you marry somebody if they've been in 4 previous marriages? Like,
They're fine. This is the good one. This one will work. This one will work.
blows my mind.
I like Adam's answer. He said something he tries to avoid but ends up doing anyways. Telling my wife to calm down. Ooh, that's dangerous territory. That's like trying to baptize a cat.
I just calm down. Don't say that.
Will you calm down?
Oh.
Oh. Why is it when you tell someone to calm down, specifically your wife, it does the exact opposite? It does the exact. I mean, it's what. Here. Try this, fellas. All right. Next time your wife is, hey, will you get more upset? Maybe then they'll be like, oh, right.
Maybe they'll calm down.
Tell me to calm down.
Hey, I got another one for you.
Yeah. Oh, I will.
Hey,
I will.
Brock.
That's you add that to my list of 3. There's 4. I will literally rip your hand off and hit you with it. I will rip your finger off.
That one sets you on
I
fire.
will shove it.
Somebody looks over you. Hey.
I will murder you. I'm a grown man and you're shushing me. I swear.
I think a part of you like knows that maybe I'm a little loud, but don't effing tell me that.
No.
Who are you?
Shush me. Who are you? All right. Unless you're an effing librarian and I am in the library, that's the only time you should ever.
You know what though? There was one time, and I think it's because I like best friends, man. We see each other every single day. I'm in a different category, I think, than some other people.
Yeah.
But there was one time at camp where I had to like nudge you, and I was like, I know it's gonna.
Was that when the lady was?
We were we were drunk. We were loud, but there was a point where I looked over at her and I was like, ooh.
She was a little upset with me.
Yeah, we're being a little loud. So I had to nudge you, and I was like, dude, just, And you even looked at me, and you were like, okay.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you like thanked me, and I'm like, oh.
Well, because you didn't shush me. Because we're grown men. That's what you don't.
I think it was
adults,
the look I gave you. Like, hey, we're both. I think everybody here is being loud.
That's you lump me in. But again, how long was I quiet for? About 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes. I went right back because we were playing cards. I think the next hand.
If that lady would have came over and said
3 aces,
pulling all the quarters towards me, you guys, I'm rich, but no, you're right, Hunter. Put that on my list of 4 that will just send me off the cliff
to the moon.
Oh, let's see. Brandon said ordering takeout after buying groceries. You mentioned that the other day, Hunter. That's try and avoid it.
Not gonna do it. But everything I bought here, I gotta make.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And it's in the bags. It's like I can't go rooting around. All right. I got it perfectly set up in the car so it doesn't tip over. I can't go rooting in there.
I've already spent 45 minutes with this food. All right.
Let's just go get something else. It's already ready to go.
All right, on the
ready
way
to
back.
go. I like that answer. Angela said going to work. Yep. That's a good answer. Try to avoid it. End up doing it anyways. Like, do you ever just wake up and go, I'm just, you know what? No, today's the day. I'm not doing it. All right.
Well, I watched part of Office Space the other day, and that part of the movie where like he's like, yeah, I'm just not gonna go. And she calls him. She's like, where are you? You're supposed to be in at work like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just didn't feel like going.
I think we all just want to do it. But there's just that little like, I don't know.
Why don't you? Because you got to pay bills. You got to do
But here's the thing, though, is that I could. Well, no, you don't have. That's right.
You don't have to do anything.
No.
That's no joke.
No, I could.
You will figure out a way. You will figure out a way to eat food somehow, to survive, to stay alive.
Yeah.
You will survive. Unless you're like dead winter and you were dropped off in like Alaska and you got
I don't need an electric bill. All right. I don't need any of that. But
pay it. Are you gonna die?
I'm gonna die anyways, right? Would I rather die being a free man, all right, out in the woods in my loincloth, or doing 60 years of this crap, answering to
I don't think people really understand that statement. Well, I got it. No, you don't.
No, you really don't. You don't have to do anything.
You really don't have to do anything.
Well,
I mean, there are going to be some repercussions. Things are going to happen. Things are going to
So
change.
what? Well, like, really, what could be that bad? Huh? You don't have to do anything. I could go live in a tent on the beach if I wanted to. All right?
Like
I'm really
literally,
good.
you know, like at school the last day where you throw up the papers.
Yeah.
You can do that with life.
Yeah.
Be like, ah,
I'm done.
and then just start walking that way.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, what are you going to do? I don't know. Whatever's
Figure
over
it out.
there.
Yeah. I'll find something over
But
there,
I'm
man.
sick of this, what I'm living in.
This
sick
right
of it.
here, though, I am done with it.
Done.
I
I'm
am
walking away
done
from
with it.
Yep.
Good answer. Good
Happens.
answer. Michelle had a good one, eating late at night. Yeah, I think you had that in that midnight snack. Yeah,
God, that's a good one.
it's so hard, dude. And you know you should, especially the older you get. Like your doctor specifically says, hey, don't eat past 7 o'clock. It's not good for your heart. But there you are at 1 a.m.
So I tried it last night. I'm not going to eat, not going to eat, not going to eat. And then I justified it last night with, well, I can eat some pumpkin seeds. Those aren't.
Yeah, right.
Those aren't going to make me feel like trash in the morning, right?
Then it just kickstarts what you're doing. Yeah. Then, like I said, then you're taking bites from the brick of cheese at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
In your underwear.
Ate like 9 pumpkins worth of seeds last night.
Oh, it's fun. It's just pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Yep.
Protein.
There's some great answers on here. I think we can wrap it up with that though. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get into an online argument, and we'll see you guys
Lose my
back here in
mind.
just a little bit. Stick around. How dare you say that? All right, good enough. Well, hey everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. I hope I got to everyone. If not, go Pack Go, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Sound good?